If you are new to Phasmophobia, you might be wondering to yourself, should I start off on amateur? Can I handle intermediate? Should I do professional? Now, professional has a very good balance. I tell most people who are starting off playing, start on professional. Because at professional, you're still getting all three pieces of evidence, you still start off with all your sanity, and it's a good way to learn the ghosts. But if I'm being completely honest, all of the preset builds in this game are kind of trash. Alright, so if you're just starting out, I'm going to show you how to build your own custom. And it's very simple, it's very easy. I'm going to dive right into it right now. I don't want to waste your time today. And we're going to build it off of a professional multiplier. So professional pays you a 3 times multiplier. So we want to keep it at least 3 times. Alright, so we're going to go here to custom. And we are going to edit our custom 1. Or custom 2 if you already got one built. We're going to go to presets. We're going to choose professional as our basic preset. So here we are in the custom screen. Not a whole lot of options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7 on this first page. So, and we're not even going to touch most of these, so a lot of this is going to be really easy. So the only thing I'm going to tell you to change on this page, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but there's not a whole lot of a difference between 30 or 25% sanity pill restoration, so I always go 25, because when you start playing the more difficult game modes like Nightmare, it's 25. When you play Insanity, I think it's only 20. So good balance, 25% sanity restoration on your pills. You don't have to change this if you don't want to. We're going to go over to ghosts now, and in terms of ghosts, let me scroll back up to the top here. Alright, ghost speed, leave it the same. Roaming frequency, high. Changing favorite room, do not be afraid to set this to high. Not that big a deal if your ghost moves over a room. Interaction amounts, low, we're going to keep those the same. Eventing frequency, we're just going to turn that back down to low too. Not a whole lot of difference between low and medium. Grace period. Grace period is a really important one, and I will tell you, I always play with a high grace period, and that's even when I'm doing my custom multipliers between 9 and 10 times multipliers. I always keep a good grace period, because grace period determines whether or not a ghost is going to frickin' spawn kill you. Nobody likes it when a ghost spawns right on top of them. Alright, so we're actually going to set this grace period to the same thing it would be if you were playing amateur. 5 full seconds. So the moment you know a ghost is spawning for a hunt, and that front door slams, you have 5 seconds to get out of the way and try to find yourself some hiding. Or set up to do a loop or whatever you're going to do. Hunt duration high is perfectly fine. Kills extend hunts, we're just not going to touch that. Evidence given, there's your 3 evidence. Now here's the thing about the fingerprint chance. Leave it at 100%, that way if your ghost is a fingerprint ghost, they're going to leave fingerprints 100% of the time. Fingerprint duration, however, I'm pretty sure 1 full minute is plenty of time for you to get fingerprints off a door. A ghost touches a door, you turn around, you look at the door. Why do you need 2 minutes? You know, you're doing it right there as soon as it touches the door. And we're going to go over here to contract now. Let me scroll back up to the top. I had already been playing around a little bit in here, which is why I have to scroll back up on all these. Doors starting open, just set it to high, no big deal. Number of hiding places, this is a bonus right here. Very high. When we set that to very high, that means every hiding spot is available. All the closets are open. All the lockers are open. The totes that would be stacked in certain areas are going to be stacked in certain areas, so you can hide behind the totes. Sanity monitor is on. Activity monitor, now this one's up to you. Some people will get like their EMF5 evidence off activity monitor. Now me personally, I don't use the activity monitor. I go in there and get EMF5, or I figure it out some way. Fuse box at start of contract, another bonus. We're going to turn that on. That means that you don't have to go into the house and find the power box to get the power on. Fuse box visible on map. I always just turn that off because I know the fuse box locations. If you do not, then I do recommend, of course, leave it on. So you can look at the map on the side of the van, find out where the fuse box is. Cursed possessions, you can just leave that at 1, random. So we just set up, alright, that is a 3.2 multiplier. This is based on professional. Right, so this was hardly any knock whatsoever. But what you've done now, you have all hiding spots available. You have a 5-second grace period. You still get all 3 evidence. When you walk into the house, you can turn the lights on because you don't have to worry about going and finding the breaker box to do it. The power's already on to the house. So this is a way better build than professional, and you're still getting a higher multiplier. And in fact, if you want to balance it out a little bit more, and if you want, let's say you want your ghost to give you more interactions. You know, you want to increase the percentage chance that a ghost is going to throw a plate in the area or touch a door in the area to help you get evidence. You can go back here, interaction amount, under the ghost tab. You can turn that to medium. If you want to get a ghost photo, if that's one of your objectives regularly, and you don't want to have to try to do it during a hunt, event frequency, we can turn that to medium as well. So now you have a better chance at getting a ghost photo without being in danger, and you have more interactions, meaning more possibility to get your EMF readings or to get your fingerprints. And look at this, rewards multiplier is still 3. So let me break down the custom that we just built. This is what your page 1 will look like. And like I said, you can adjust any of this as you see necessary. You can take something from here, add it to here, whatever you want to do. But this is page 1. This is ghost. This is all the settings for what the ghost is going to be. And this right here is the settings on contract. So that is what all 3 pages will look like. And like I said, that is a way better build than a normal professional. And it's still a 3 times multiplier. So really get to know and learn how to build customs. Because as you just saw, it's really not that bad. It's just 3 pages, 6, 7, check boxes on each one. And just set it up the way you want to play. But basically what we've done here is we've included elements of amateur and intermediate. Wrap them into professional. And you still have a 3 times multiplier. So this is definitely the custom I would tell you to go with. And make any minor adjustments as you see fit. But for me to look at this, I would tell you this is probably the best setup for a beginner who's just starting out on Phasmophobia. That way you still get your 3 evidence, but you have all your hiding open. Your grace period is really high, so you have a chance to get away and get to hiding before the ghost spawns for a hunt. It's a very safe build. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video where we're actually going to go in with just these starter items, and we're going to do a match as if it was your very first game. Enjoy your ghost hunting, and I will see you next time.